Yo, what is going on, guys? It's Noodle here. I'm gonna bring you guys another little video here. This is kind of a little offbeat of what I normally do. Normally I'll do like a montage or something, but I've been a little nostalgic over the past few days, and well, I started remembering the old whiskey days, and you know how we used to dominate and all that fun shit. Yeah. So I decided to relive that, and I looked through my theater, and I had this clip recorded, this game right here. And in this game, some of you may already realize what I'm going to show you, but in this game we are doing the Gungoose Strat, which basically it's an extinct strategy on Urban in which you could block everybody's spawns on the enemy team. You could only do this if you had defense. And basically how this map was made up when Urban first came out is there were 3 main spawn points. There was a spawn, but let's get rid of this. There were spawn points over right where I'm aiming right now, where knights may spawn on firefight in the final round. There's this cubby over here way in the corner over there, and then there's this back area right here in the back of the map where the enemy will spawn. Again, this is only if you are on defense. And then occasionally they'll spawn like in that little triangle right there, blah blah blah. Well, this strategy, by the way, Whiskey didn't come up with this strategy. I later learned that this strategy was originally developed by a company known as the SweatySaveges, and a Whiskey member by the name of NukedIceCream. Some of you guys may know him for his Forge maps that he's showcased and made. Some interesting game modes he's come out with, as well as his Infection gameplay when that first came out. Anyways, Whiskey was known for implementing the strat on a massive level. We would go in here and basically we would just farm kids for their nade kill, grenade medals. This is part of the reason we were able to get Achilles so fast, is because we were able to farm commendations on this map in particular. So yeah, basically right now we're seeing that we have pushed them over to this corner right here. It seems like we've kind of let go of our grasp a little bit. Basically what you would do to get them to spawn way back here, which was the goal, or it's a little bit harder, but you can get them to spawn in that cubby over there, is you can spawn here. I'm gonna pause this video really quick. Please pause. There we go. Basically, you would block this spawn right here. You would have a red guy or two standing right here. If you didn't want them to spawn cubby, you'd have a guy over here. And then you would have people just lined up right here and slowly pushing back. It was possible, and we have done this. It is possible. It's a little tricky, but it is possible to prevent, or was possible, I should say, to prevent spawning completely of the enemy team. The only way they could respawn in that situation or get out of that hold was if they spawned a vehicle, which we usually had a person hovering over here just to hijack people as they came out. They would usually come out in scout hogs and they'd die and they'd rage. We get rage messages. It was a good time. But I'm just gonna continue playing this. See here, we're trying to block this spawn over here, which we're doing pretty successfully. This teammate right here is currently protecting that guy. You don't want this guy to spawn, or the blue are gonna spawn there right away. And it looks like we're trying to push him back a little bit right now. Looks like we've lost a little grip hold. We may have been trying this Gungoose strat. See, we've already spawned a few Gungooses. And I don't know if we're going to get it. Are we? Right now they're spawning way back here again, so they're spawning way back from the armor. By the way, they have no chance of winning at this point. They're just trying to get some kills and stuff, which of course they have no hope. But, yep, we got a Gungoose right here. He's shooting out over towards that spawn over here. Looks like a lot of them are just spawning right here. There's a few spawning in the back. We got a Gungoose or two trained over here. You can see some nades being flailed over here. And any stragglers that get out of that grip, again, just get slayed right away. We go back here. They tend to also spawn in the back over here. Right in the back. And I don't know if it happens this match, but on this line, here, I'm going to pause this really quick. Right here, this line right here, I don't know if this is still here, but this line right here is the line of invulnerability. If you step back into this black area, you cannot hit the blue team. Red team cannot hit the blue team, or couldn't, in any way, shape, or form. Where this was just one solid barrier that you can shoot through the nade through. Usually what we would end up doing is we'd have them push back to here, so they would spawn in this corner over here, or in the back over here. Yep, so armor is pretty much empty. We're just rolling at this point. Ah, here we go. Gotta love theater. And the mayhem just continues. We lost, as if you guys noticed earlier, I mentioned we lost a little bit of a grasp. Honestly, this match was recorded, I believe, on the 5th of March. So this was before all the patches and stuff like that. But yeah, see, oh, yep, we got a few Gungooses going over here. This guy's gonna try to kill him. He killed one of our guys. Oh, he jacked the gun with a mongoose. Oh, rip. Well, they're gonna just reclaim those anyways. Looks like they're starting to spawn in this corner. And again, just look at that. Death. Death. Dead. You're dead. You're dead. Over in the back corner over here, again, they're just spawning over there, or in this cubby right here. How much time is left? Can I not see? I don't think there's too much longer in the match. Usually at this point, there's about 2 minutes to a minute left in the match. And we would just nade them for grenade kills. And yeah, this was how you did it. This is no longer possible though. Shortly, about a month after doing this, 343, a lot of you guys know this, took this map out of the game, and they took this map out of the game where I believe it was like a month to rework the spawns, because now you can spawn like over here and over by the armory. Oh, we got a tank. How lovely. See, he's watching that spawn right there, so they can knock it out. But they're like over here by the armory now. You can spawn way back here. The reason they did that, and Whiskey takes full credit for this, they took it out because people, Whiskey, were using this strategy to like massive levels. Whiskey was known for their Warzone Assault lobbies back in the day, at least when this came out. After they patched this, Warzone Assault wasn't quite as interesting, but yeah. Yep, and as you can see, there's just mayhem. Yep. Enemy team defeated. They're dead. So, yeah. That is pretty much an airborne view of the grenade strat. I haven't seen any, like, full matches of this going on, especially an airborne view, and I kind of want to relive that memory. It's kind of funny. But, actually, it's really funny. It's hilarious. Whiskey is responsible for the removal, the total removal of a map out of, like, this, what at the time was a bigger game. Now it's not too massive. Halo 5 doesn't have as big of a population as it used to. But, out of this game, and we took pride in that. At least I did. Maybe some Whiskey didn't, but we took some pride in that. That was kind of funny. that we broke their game so bad. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know I had a good time just going back through memory lane. If you liked the video, leave a thumbs up. If you disliked it, leave a thumbs down. Comments, I do read comments, so comment as you please. And I will catch you guys in the next video and or the next stream. Peace.